In this session, we're going to price equipment categories. We begin with the adders. What adders are used to increment the base equipment pricing and what fuel prices are going to be included in that equipment pricing. For the basic adders, we classify them as a fixed or a variable. A fixed means that at some point during the work week, in this case 50 hours, the insurance will be fully paid and the licensing will be fully paid on that equipment, but the maintenance, overhead, and profit continues for every hour for which that equipment is used over 50 hours. We go to our categories. These are the categories that the owner desires be priced: the type of fuel that that unit uses, the consumption of fuel, and the base price. In this case, we're going to go ahead and paste in our data. And you can see we've specified that that truck will use regular fuel. It consumes 4 gallons per hour, and its base price is $5.63, resulting in a standard price per hour of $17.52 and a high utilization of $11.47. Again, I want to emphasize this high utilization replaces the traditional annual, monthly, weekly, daily type pricing, which is very problematic to implement. In this case, because UnitsPro is being used to bill, it will automatically price the equipment at the standard price up to the threshold, again, in this case 50 hours. Above that threshold, it will reduce the price per hour to $11.47, i.e. that base is no longer being charged. The fixed elements of the adders are no longer being charged, only the variable and the fuel. This will result in a significant reduction in cost of equipment over 50 hours a week. We'll go ahead and save this and come over and take a look at our report. For equipment. This report presents the owner and then every work group that has already priced this equipment and had its pricing accepted will be shown here for comparative purposes. So currently we only have one bulk value for comparative purposes, and that's a very gross view. But once all this is populated with each work group, is a very quick review to ensure that there's no outliers in data between work groups.